Remember, you are a brand. Like we call you are a brand. Our doctors are world over from KCD. When you go there, you will meet doctors even in America. You will meet them in different places. And you will be glad to know that your President of Pakistan is also a dentist. Please don't do any harm to the patient. If you cannot do good to the patient, don't do harm to the patient.
Professor Dr. Umar Ayub Khan, Chairman, Board of Governors, KTH-KMC-KCD. Dr. Umar Ayub Khan is highly accomplished Chief Orthopedic Surgeon with a gold medalist BS21 degree. He is a hospital administration specialist from NUST, where he also received a gold medal. Dr. Khan is a medical education and public health specialist. He obtained both degrees with gold medals. He is also an overseas fellow of Royal Society of Medicine UK and life member of American Medical Society USA. Dr. Khan has several publications in index journals, including being chief editor of the Basic Life Support Manual. Additionally, he has published a book on diploma in medical education and administration. Dr. Khan has held several key positions in the medical field, including former Chief Executive KTH-KMC-KCD, former Secretary Standing Medical Board for KPK Province, former Director of Reproductive Health, former Managing Director of Health Foundation, former Managing Director of PPOS, former Medical Superintendent and Assistant Medical Superintendent of Police Services Hospital, and former Medical Director of MTI KGN Bannu. Dr. Khan has also received numerous awards for his outstanding contributions to the medical field, including the Presidential Gold Medal, Chief Minister Gold Medal, Senate Chairman Gold Medal, and the Commonwealth Medical Trust Gold Medal. He is currently the Director of Commonwealth Medical Trust, Pakistan, former Secretary of the Private Partnership Node and Coordinator of Teaching Hospitals, Khyber Medical University. With energetic clapping, we invite Dr. Umar Ayub Khan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, and Hazrat Imam Hussain, grandson of Prophet, who gave his life for principles. I always take his name in any ceremony because I feel we have to stand for principles. I am very grateful to the Dean, the faculty who invited me over here, those who have to say good words about me, all the old faculty members whom I know, the new students who have joined this college today. It is a pleasure for us to have you over here, and it's good to see you in white coats. I think Dean Saab gave a very elaborate speech, and he spoke about one thing, which was respect. And I would add, with respect, there is one thing which is known as passion. If you have respect and passion for the profession, you are going to grow. I would start with one thing, like he has been saying that you have to respect your teachers. Similarly, teachers have to be kind towards you. Look, there is a rule of law and there is a rule of order. Rule of order means that there is a pecking order. Senior is senior and junior is junior. If you are one step senior to the person, then you are senior. So that respect should be given. Then number two, there is one thing which is known as human respect. Recently, I have issued a circular which Honorable Dean Sahab has received, where we have said that we have got zero tolerance for calling somebody with names or using foul language for anybody. For that matter, if you are a junior or a student, you have to be respectful. I am deadly against ragging which is done in first year for the students by the senior students, because first they are scared of going to the class on first day because ragging takes place. I will request the dean to ensure that there is no ragging on the first day in this institution when you students come over here. I would like to say a few things. Dean Sahab have given a very elaborate lecture, and I am not good at poetry like Dr. Eman and Dr. Negat. They have also given you a lot of things in poetry to understand. If you understood or not, I did understand those. But anyway, John Milton, you must have as students read his Paradise Lost. It was a very famous poetry which we used to study when we were students. And Haynes Anderson stories we used to study when we were young kids. In John Milton, he was blind. And once he said, somebody asked him, how do you differentiate between day and night? So he said, when I close my eyes, it is night for me, and when I open my eyes, it is day for me. So it is day for you when you people open your eyes and get aware towards your subjects. Like Dean Sahab said, that give respect to your books, give respect to your teachers. Of course, no book can match the holy book which has been bestowed upon Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, which is guide for us and which is guideline for our lives. But at the same time, he said one thing 1400 years ago, and I would request you, like you have got, I can see a lot of female students, they are like my daughters, and these boys, they are like my sons. You know, he said 1400 years ago that no gender-based, there is no woman who has got superiority over man, and no man has got superiority over woman, which was realized in 1971 in Constitution of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, where it was written in Article 25 that all citizens are equal before the eyes of law and cannot be discriminated. It is ludicrous when we discriminate people on the basis of gender, on the basis of their positions in life, on the basis of... I have never spoken in my whole life, like those who know me and those who have worked with me know that I have never spoken in my whole life even to a peon in a condescending manner. Be magnanimous in your actions. There was another thing which was said by Honorable Dean Sahab, that you have to be very good to the patients and you have to give respect to the patients. You must understand there is one thing which is known as patient autonomy. You have to give all the possible... There is an informed consent, but in patient autonomy is different. When you people are going to the patient as students and you are going there and learning, you have to give respect to the patient autonomy, and you have to ask him whether you are allowed to be standing over there. Give some respect to the patient dignity and human dignity. There is another thing which is known as informed consent. I am sure with such a positive dean, and I respect him a lot, because whatever he sent to me in agenda items, it was comprehensive, complete. I had no choice just to accord approval to all of them, because it does not needed any discussion on that, because once he sends an agenda item, all homework is done. I have told him and I have requested him, Madam, I don't remember your... Madam is sitting over there. I don't remember since when you are an associate professor. I don't know. But many people are waiting for promotions in the faculty. And I have requested the dean to give a faculty development program. journal presentations, mortality and morbidity meetings, which are not important in your thing, but morbidity is important and infection rate is important and follow-up is important. You have got a journal, try to learn publications from now, and your teachers should be helping you in how to learn publications. I'll give you a story which is that of Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. For a long time there was no revelation from God on him, and then people started saying what kind of prophet he is, that there is no revelation from God. Then Surah Ad-Duha came, and in that it was written, when you were orphan, didn't we help you? When you had nothing, you were not financially secure, didn't we help you? Now it is your time to help the orphan, it is your time to help the poor, it is your time to help the needy. And after that, the 10 years which Prophet had, where he was king of the world. So we have learnt a lot from our religion. We have learnt a lot how to sacrifice, because when I take the name of Prophet Imam Hussain, grandson of Prophet, so what happened was that he went for a sure death. There was no chance that he will survive, but he went for a sure death, but death was for principle. It was not the fight of Islam, it was the fight of principles. So I would request you to be principled in your careers. It is a very big day for you, and you have joined a very noble profession. White coat just not only represent nobility, it also represent humility. Because doctors are not SHOs, doctors are not bureaucrats having powers. Doctors are very humble. We are dealing with pain, we are dealing with pus, we are dealing with conditions which normally a person will not go close to that. So we are humble. That's why we have chosen this profession. Money will come your way. And I want to give you one more example. Like eye specialists, they are dealing with two eyes. And then there is a vitreoretinal surgeon, and then retinal detachment, there is some other person. You people are already specialists, because you are dealing with 32 gold mines of a person. And it is important to save a tooth. Previously, what would happen when there was no dentistry? And I have learned from Dean Saab, I don't know whether my knowledge is 100% or what I gathered in the morning, about 57 batches have been graduated from this honorable institution, starting from small place, then developing into a whole college, and inshallah ta'ala time is not far when you will have your own basic sciences. We were discussing before coming over here. So you have got 32 gold mines. Then you specialize in those gold mines, so you become vitreoretinal or something. Previously it was when you have got a pain in a tooth, they will go and pull the tooth out. That is not the answer. If you have a pain in eye, you don't pull the eye out. You have to save the tooth. And that is what you will learn in this institution. You have to save the misery of the people. We have starting, and with the discussion with the Dean, I think this agenda item was either put by Dean Saab or myself. We have put a ward for you over there, and we have decided to take 6 dental surgeons in Khyber Teaching Hospital, so that you can deal with patients each shift, those coming with pains, those coming with mandible fractures and all that. So we are going to do that, and your senior professors inshallah will be on the visiting list for Khyber Teaching Hospital. It will not be only that KCD is working. You are in a teaching hospital as well, because in a teaching facility you are part of the MTI, Medical Teaching Institution. So we have started that also. And never think that you are in some way, MBBS in some way has got some kind of edge over BDS. I never thought so, because I have seen abroad top students going to BDS rather than opting for MBBS. So get out of that. Now the times have changed. It is the person who reaches the height is the important one. Then I want to give you one more example. Many times you will come across in life where wrong is easy and right is difficult. But then might is not right, right is right. In 71 war, I was a kid, small kid. And my father got injured he was a GD pilot, he got injured in Miawali. So my mother took me along and I was sitting right next to my father's bed. After 21 days, he opened his eyes and I started crying because I was a kid. So he looked at me and he said, Umar, there is a God. And then he went back into coma. And after say 45, 46 days, he came out of the coma. Then came 2012. I remember these things. He was a martyr. I remember those words. In 2012, airport was attacked. I was the chief executive. And when I saw same situation, oxygen in the nose, one ventilator, and 70, 80 bed patients which I wanted to save, I couldn't save because we didn't have ventilators. So we immediately went and asked for help. And you must believe that same people sitting over here, people like that, my own family members, friends, everybody, we got in donation 14 ventilators in 4 days. So this country has got a lot of input. This country has a lot of desire to go forward. This country has a lot of respect. But you have to be genuine. They are ready to donate in kind. They are ready to donate in financially. Indus Hospital is being run totally on donations in Karachi, and it is one of the biggest hospitals. SIUT is being run on donations. This place, mashallah, we are on the 5th floor. We are on the 5th floor. And we were thinking when I came on the first time to this institution that we want to improve this institution. I have a lot of love and respect for this institution. One of my nieces, she was selected for Khyber Medical College and she was topper. And I pushed her to dentistry. Now, mashallah, she is in America. And you know, she's earning far more than my brother, who is a gastroenterologist. So I'm telling you, sky is the limit for you. Any specialty, sky is the limit for you. One last thing, which has been said by Dean Saab again and again and again. I want to push it again and again and again. Don't lose respect. Have passion for each other. And one thing which is known as, it is part of medical ethics, is altruism. I think we talked to Dr. Aman and Dr. Nigat when we were teaching diploma in medical education and administration, that please don't do any harm to the patient. If you cannot do good to the patient, don't do harm to the patient. Always think that this patient might be your brother, might be your father, might be your sister. Don't do harm to the patient in learning process. So altruism should be always there. Patient autonomy should always be there. Patient respect should always be there. Parity amongst male and female should always be there. There should be no condescending remarks about the junior staff. Give respect and earn respect. Inshallah ta'ala, with the passage of time, Pakistan and this place, KP, will move forward. And you are one of the oldest institutions. Remember, you are a brand. Like we call, you are a brand. Our doctors are world over from KCD. When you go there, you will meet doctors even in America. You will meet them in different places. And you will be glad to know that your President of Pakistan is also a dentist. So this is no mere achievement. You people can reach any position. Inshallah ta'ala, by the grace of God, all my good wishes are for you. All my prayers are for you. And we are open to reason. Any reasonable demand coming from Dean Saab or faculty will be done 100%. We will do faculty development program, we will do students development program, we will start instill in you the research product, and all these will be inshallah with the help of your sitting faculty, and those who have been vying for very long for their promotions, they will be done. Thank you very much. God bless Pakistan Zindabad.